Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on The Fall Guy. What? My favorite 80s show, except that now it stars Ryan Gosling in the lead and Emily Blunt as his director. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13. Joan, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This is either a continuation of the series, which is possible because Lee Majors is actually in it. I actually went to the IMDb of this thing because I was curious. I was trying to remember the name of the character from the series, and his name was Colt Seavers, I think it was. I don't think they mentioned Ryan Gosling's name in the entire trailer. So it may very well be that this is the Fall Guy, but the next generation, which would be, in my view, a much, much improved way to do this. I would love to see Lee Majors pass the torch to his grandson or son or whatever Ryan Gosling is to him. Maybe it's just his trainee or whatever. I would love to see Heather Thomas in this and everybody from the old cast. I believe it was Heather Thomas, or was it Heather Locklear? One of the Heathers. Smoking hot back then. This trailer looks decent-ish. It looks like the same plot. Basically what would happen to the Fall Guy every week is he was a stuntman, but he didn't make enough money, so he also did like bounty hunting and solved mysteries. In this, it's kind of similar, except it's teed up for a movie. So the famous lead actor is killed. At first they just think he's missing, and then they send Ryan Gosling to go find out what happened, because as a stuntman he is used to disappearing and blending in with the background, and nobody will know who he is because he's the stand-in for the star, which is funny because actually Ryan Gosling has a stand-in, I'm sure. But so there's going to be tons of stunts, which is always fun. It's always fun to do a stunt guy movie. March 1st, he has a dog, and that Lee Majors is in it. Either he's getting a cameo. I'm not sure who this guy is. I think it's Ryan Gosling's guy who does all the setup for the stunts, that kind of dude. But I would love it. I would just absolutely love it if Ryan Gosling was like the son of the original character, or grandson, or whatever. I don't know. Lee Majors is kind of up there. If you don't know who Lee Majors is, Google the $6 Million Man. So this looks fine. So Act 1, he's doing stunts. Emily Blunt is his director. But I guess she dated Ryan Gosling before, or had a fling with him. Didn't know who he was. And she sees him on the set and realizes who he is. And it's kind of like, why didn't you call me, kind of thing. So so this is the subplot. The love story is the subplot. But she reluctantly keeps him on the set for whatever reason. And second act, the lead actor disappears, and she asks Ryan to go find him. Here's the guy playing the lead actor, which is kind of funny because Ryan Gosling's very famous. Why did they send him? It's because he's forgettable. He's a stuntman. Nobody knows who he is. So they send, and he's very capable. So they send him to go find the actor, and he finds him dead in a hotel room, and he was involved in some stuff. And then the guys he was involved with try to kill him, and so it unravels a bigger mystery. So there's a big fight scene where he smashes champagne bottles against these guys. So that looks a lot of fun. He fights a woman with a sword. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things. And there's some funny moments, like stuntman funny moments. So in this one, he thinks about jumping down, like, 3 stories. Changes his mind, but then the guys with machine guns come, and he's forced to jump and kind of hurts himself. So cool stunts. So awesome. He's got a dog there. He does some stunt work there. Jumps into a truck, hangs off a camera. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on. So I'm up for it. Ryan Gosling, I you know about 50% of the time he picks really good scripts, at least scripts I like. He did this. He did The Good Guys, which is really good if you haven't seen it. That was directed by Shane Black, written by Shane Black, one of my favorite screenwriters. Um, a couple other movies he's done, which I really like. And then, the other movies, here's the star again. So I think this could be fun. I think this could be fun. It's got some humor in it. I wasn't laughing throughout, but I think it'll be decent. And in the third act, he wins and goes back to making movies and becomes the stuntman again. So it opens it up for a sequel, maybe. I mean, if you're going to dig up an old trademark, this is a pretty good one to dig up. In fact, I may have mentioned that, oh God, maybe last year. Like, why don't they bring back the Fall Guy if you're going to dig somebody up? I mean, it doesn't appear to be woke or anything, so I think it'll be good. No write-up of it. So I'm very interested to see what the main character's name is and whether or not... is she from the old show too? Maybe. Oh, it would just be so great if all the old actors from the old show just made cameos. I would love that. And look, like, what does that cost Hollywood to do? What does it cost Hollywood to contact Lee Majors, Heather Thomas, or Locklear, whichever one was in it, and, do that? Nothing. It costs them barely anything. They'd be happy for the work. Yeah, maybe you have to pay him a little more than just a rando, but, I mean, he is Lee Majors. Pay him a decent, wage. And fans would love it. So you'd have the new fans. There's going to be plenty of new fans. You got the Gosling fans. Oh, they're legion. Ladies like him. I think the guys like him-ish. Not like the girls do, but he's a leading man. He could do action. So I think he's got a fairly... I mean, generally, he hasn't said anything super political or anything. So I think this will be good. I think this will be fun. And he's a put-upon guy. Like, he's willing to play that role. Like, he's getting beat up. Nobody likes his character. Like, that's the character you want to play. You want your character in that situation. So when he comes out a winner at the end, there's something to look forward to. It's not like, oh, he was a winner in the beginning and he's a winner at the end. No, you want him to be an absolute loser who goes through hell and then comes out a winner at the end. Makes him relatable. So I'm down for this. The Fall Guy. Look up the old show. It's got a great theme song. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, I say take it. Join me tomorrow night at Heavy Reel Brewing in Seaside Heights, New Jersey at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. See you in the next one.